Hey there, I'm going to do a little short video today if you're an Xtool fan of a smoke shield that I designed for the Xtool F1 Ultra. This is really kind of a pain in the ass to print. It prints in 3 pieces because it's so damn big. And you never realize how big the Xtool F1 Ultra is compared to. So I have the Xtool F1 right here, I'll show you. I have the Xtool F1 right here. And I have a shield for that prints in 1 piece. And the shield's for when I'm doing a tumbler, say, and you're in here and the shroud here can't go all the way down. You get a lot of smoke inside your space here, and it's like pretty toxic fumes. So I make this device to wrap around there. I'm gonna show you what's going on right now. So this is piece 3 finishing up here. It actually just finished up. So there's piece 3. I've been trying new settings on trying to get this to print because all these flat parts are really a pain in the ass to print. So I did some really fine and thin tree supports you can see right there. I had one hair that kind of went up the hair that kind of failed, but it still worked out. So we're gonna pull this off the build plate, and then we are gonna get to putting this together. I'm going to show you like how damn big this actually is. You'll be surprised. It's amazing. It's amazing how like the size of this damn thing. Got to clean all that crap up. So you can see like that's like stuck on there pretty damn well. So I'm going to show you though all the supports in here. So you can see all the tree supports here. I'm gonna hopefully that all breaks out because this parts have to insert in here. So what I do is I try and I'm gonna pull you back over here, and actually I'm gonna spin the camera around just so I can see. So I'm gonna try and bring you right in here to clean this up the best I can. Hopefully these supports come off really easy. What I use to take these supports off, and hopefully I can find it here quick enough, I use this little putty knife right here, 5-in-1 tool. So I'm finding that these settings are pretty darn good. That was my biggest thing, is getting these supports off nice and clean. And I'll show you in a second how good this is. As of now, anyway. Let's see. Just making sure I'm not screwing anything up. So there's that so far. Pretty cool. This is my final piece. This one I call part C. This is my hardest one to print. And you can see here, here's my detail. That's all my tree support stuff, right? I'm gonna go get my butane torch to kind of heat this stuff up just to clean the top off. But I'll show you here. This is pretty cool how this works out. So I just heat up and just kind of rub in with my hand. I don't like any stragglers. I like my stuff like really cool. So now I have to do, you can kind of see in there too, I have to get those out right there. Those should come right out because I made those super, super thin. And I did my top Z tolerance. I think I did 2.5. I'm making a mess of of my studio here that I just cleaned. I think I'm gonna be good here. Very excited about these settings. And you'll see in a minute why it's so important. I was gonna give that a quick burn with the butane, see if I can get any excess. I can feel one little nub in there. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna bring it down a level here. I'm gonna kind of show you how I put this together. So, let me bring it down. That's up, there we go. But you're gonna see how, so you can see how large it is already, right? So that's part C. This one here is another part I printed. And you can see, again, the volume of this print. And my kind of engineering I want to give myself a little bit of credit for. You're gonna see how good this is. You can see this one too. I have all these little slide-ins, and so this one goes in here. So what I like to do when I do these, and I'm gonna do it in 1 second, I just wanna make sure it's gonna go in. I got one little nib there. This one, this print, I get 60 bucks for these. Sometimes I think it's not enough with how much work I have to do to them, and hopefully I can tune my settings. All right, so that's gonna go in, but I'm gonna show you a solution I use for this too. That one goes in nicely. So you can see the size of this, right? Like that is a massive print. But I'm just gonna show you a little bit of how this goes together. You can kind of see my seams I have to do, my interlocking joints, you know, so that's kind of it. But every time I do these, I put my parts together with this right here. I put my parts together. Why isn't that going? With this right here. And this right there. So we use this. This is called Slip It. So I use this to make the parts easily come apart for people. I'm not gonna put it on this one here because this one goes together pretty nicely. But this one, and I like to be a little bit careful pulling them apart, obviously. I just put a little bit of this lube. This stuff is awesome. Just a little bit, and I'll wipe it off too. This is the best kind of a liquid silicone. I mean, anything that's it's not really a grease, but it makes stuff slide really nice. So we're gonna leave a little bit on there to get it inside this piece. Wipe your hands off pretty good. You don't want it all over everything, right? And I just get this in there just to make it easy for my customers to get these on and off. And I don't want to overdo on these just because, there we go. That's actually pretty darn good. Let me pull a little more of this off. I can feel one little nub in there. I am totally a perfectionist and I want stuff to be perfect. And I don't want any fails down the road. I don't want my clients giving me anything but a 5-star review on everything I do. So I go the extra mile all the time. And if I have something that's not exactly the way I want it, that's perfect now. Look at that fit. There's my fit. So all I have to do now is label my parts just so people know what part goes where. So put this back together like this. And there's their shield. Stays together, no glue, no anything. That's like pretty darn awesome. So again, if you want to order one, if you're an Xtool person, Xtool F1 Ultra and F1, I have shields for both, and these are very, very useful if you do any kind of engraving where the shroud can't come all the way down. Thanks for watching. I want to say, first of all, thanks for watching, and you can buy these at ska3d.com and ska3dshop.etsy.com. Thanks for watching. See you. Peace out.